Here I am with Chris Mason, all ready for the coaching day, but there's some big talking points on the BDO at the minute, Chris. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, the announcement of the prize money. Winner to get Wayne Warren to get 23,000 and Jim Williams to get 10. I presume, well, I don't know, but I know that obviously Jim's got a sponsorship and a management deal, so, well, by the time you take out what he's paid to, what it's cost to do the season, everyone takes their cut, a little bit for the tax man. Yes, he's almost won as much as he would win, you know, playing in the Carmarthen Open or something. It's yeah, it's a sad state of affairs. What's even sadder was Des's response of, "I'm pleased to announce."
Yeah.
I think the letter should start off with, "I'm really, really sorry." It's a mess. I feel sorry for the players. I'm not particularly concerned about the BDO. I'm pretty sure the WDF are going to come in and take over, rebrand it all. Let the BDO take care of County and Super League, because that's about all they're capable of doing at the moment, and I'm not even sure they could do that. They could not run a bath. Absolutely disgusting for the players that have committed themselves to the tour, travelled the world to qualify for, you know, what was regarded as the most important tournament in world darts, which is now a shambles. And this is not a reflection on the players. They have my sympathy, but again, they were warned. Like, I was told what I was going to earn, and I told them to stick it.
Yeah.
I think they should have made a stance and did the same. All we hear from Des and Paula is how successful they are, their big house, how much they're worth, how much they earn. Why didn't they sponsor it?
Yeah, exactly. I think, you know, even when you look on social media as well, the amount of posts down from everything before the tournament, when they had all the, you know, the problems with the draw before, they moved venue, they didn't give themselves proper time to promote and do everything. And then at the last minute, obviously Fallon pulled out when they said that the prize money was going to be half. The social media was a shambles. I know us at Darts Planet TV, we had 3 writers dedicating the entire video. They didn't even retweet it.
We probably put in excess of 100 hours promoting.
Yeah.
And if you don't understand the social media game, you're done.
Yeah.
And they don't.
No.
They don't. Most of the stuff they put out has not been proofread. It's just, it is what it is. It's.
What would you do if you was one of the players now then, Chris? Do you know what I mean? Because I've seen a lot of tweets, and obviously there's been some go on Twitter and that about potentially some of the players maybe taking.
It was smart not announcing it till today, wasn't it?
Yeah.
When Q School was closed at 2 o'clock yesterday.
Yeah.
Very smart. We know that, you know, there's a few prominent players, Jim Williams, Scott Mitchell, Scotty Waits, I believe, has put his...
Gary Robson's gone.
Gary Robson.
Yeah, that'll be a first time he's
Tony
been.
Martin, a lot of the ladies are going.
Yeah.
I've seen Lorraine's going, Dean's been Stanley's having another go. Obviously, our friend of the show, Paul Nicholson, he's going.
Peter Manley.
Peter Manley's having a bash. Yeah, I think it was 550 odd in the end.
Yeah.
In the UK one, I think over 300 in the European one. Is Suzuki doing the European one or something?
No, I thought she was doing the English one.
Oh, right, okay, yes, she is. Yes, she
she's
is.
doing the English one.
Yeah, so...
Is this the toughest school? Is this the toughest Q school to date?
No.
No?
I think numbers-wise, it's gonna take it out of you physically and mentally. But yeah, I just think the timing and the way that the letter, I've seen the letter to the players explaining the prize money and what it is. Yeah, it's a shambles. Fallon Sherritt got 35 grand.
Yeah. Yeah,
the winner of the men's world.
Exactly, I know.
Got 23. They should hold their head in shame.
Yeah.
There should be. Do a video. Just come out and apologise.
Yeah, exactly.
Just say, I'm sorry, I got it wrong, but he can.
Well, they weren't even there at the end to do the trophies. Nothing, were they?
No.
Absolute
Arrogance
shambles.
and ignorance beyond belief. I think it's time. I'm not the first one to say it. I think majority of the players, any sort of reaction I've seen from the players, they've all said he should walk.
Yeah.
I've seen talk of Martin Adams becoming chairman. I have a problem with Martin. Absolutely lovely bloke, adore him. He loves the sport. There's no doubt about that. But that's like someone asking me to do the job. I ain't got a clue. In an advisory position, or as a player's representative, maybe. Not as a chairman. Let's have someone in there that knows what they're doing. Let's have someone with industry experience. Let's get experts in to run it properly and give the players back what they deserve. You know, a lot of these guys literally travel the world getting ranking points, you know.
Rumours are, though, there's a done deal and the right people are going to come in and, I think get it back.
I think for that to work, I think the BDO has to walk and they also have to think about the TV deal, maybe letting the WDF renegotiate that. I know Barry Aaron done a recent video on live darts with Phil Barr saying that, you know, there's always a hand of friendship there and assistance.
Yeah.
And they have been. I know the WDF had extensive meetings over the Christmas period with Barry and Matt Porter and all the other people involved in the PDC. So, you know, that hand of friendship is there, and they just need someone to just grab it by the scruff of the neck and run with it.
So as rough a time has been for the players over the last, you know, few months, we can hopefully think that they're going to be in safe hands for the future.
As long as the BDO play ball and do the right thing. They're inept.
Yeah.
That's it. They're inept.
Yeah.
They don't know what they're doing. They've proven that. More damage has been done in 12 months than Ollie did in 30 years.
Yeah.
And my God, did he cause some damage.
Yeah. You couldn't write about it. Could you even do that bad a job? Do you, when you actually look at it, to actually make it and all the hiccups...
Well, what they should be grateful of is a guy called Wayne Dobinson from Show Nights, right? I do some shows from at the O2.
Yeah.
He does shows other places, of course. And this was his brainchild to take it to the O2 because it's a purpose-built building.
Yeah.
The lakeside, as iconic as it is, it's dated. It basically reflects everything the BDO is.
Yeah.
Dated and a mess. The place is a pit.
But they should have done it. They should, like you say, they should have moved it a year ago.
Exactly.
Got the big
they should have
advertisers
announced it at Lakeside a year ago to say, you know, rebrand it. Exciting times. Got a new venue. You know, and give sponsors. The problem is, no one trusts the brand anymore.
No.
The sponsors are not going to come in.
We don't want to be associated with it, do you?
Of course you don't, which is why I was quite happy to walk.
Yeah.
You know, I know what everybody else got paid and everything else. That's up to them, fine.
But you're
not.
not.
You know, I got my professional integrity. I'm not saying they don't.
Yeah.
I do. You know, and on reflection, I thought the darts were fantastic. I thought the ladies were superb. I thought the venue looked brilliant.
Yeah.
The production was poor. Matt Smith was brilliant. You know, I mean, he's one of the best in the business. But, you know, then they got someone to do interviews, and then they're piling money into things that doesn't matter.
Often the camera weren't where they were shooting, you know, going for either on the double. It was all over the place,
you know,
weren't it?
They're a streaming company. They're not a TV broadcaster.
Yeah.
You know, but pay peanuts, get monkeys.
Yeah.
And that's what they got with production. They paid peanuts, and it was poor. And you can't dress it up. You can roll it in glitter all you like. But ultimately, production is important because that's what a sponsor's going to look at. You've got to get trust in your brand. We know all about brands. You know more about brands than I do, but I know since I've been involved with Darts Planet, it's all about building the brand.
It is, yeah.
And trusting the brand, which is why we've got companies like Harrows and Winmore and Target and, you know, all the other companies sending this array of products, which we'll no doubt show you later, because that's it. They trust in our brand, and we give an honest review. We have an honest opinion on things, and that's what we do. But you know, how they cannot get 10 sponsors for ladies darts, I don't know.
Crazy, isn't it?
I could go and get 10 tomorrow.
Yeah, I think I could as well.
And then they had this company involved that they were paying an extortionate retainer.
Was that about $5 a month, wasn't it?
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Well, it works the other way.
Yeah.
If I said to you, right, Gab, I think I might have a sponsor for the magazine.
Yeah.
I want 20% of it.
Yeah.
You're not going to go, all right, Chris, well, I'll give you all of this money.
No.
You go and get me it.
No.
It doesn't work that way.
It's just
I could take £1 million sponsorship deal to Barry and say, right, I want 20% of it. You go put the money on the table.
Yeah.
I'll put the £1 million on the table. You give me 200 grand.
Exactly.
No problem at all.
Yeah.
You don't pay someone for doing nothing.
No.
You know what I mean? It's just...
It's just no business. There's no business. There hasn't been for a long time.
They've got no business acumen.
No, I was going to
you know
say,
what I mean?
no.
And he can build as many houses, run as many nightclubs. That has absolutely nothing to do with dealing with broadcasters and sponsors.
I think the thing that frustrates most people, especially me, is in any walk of life, whether it be business, anything, you have to help yourself. Now, they don't even help when others are trying to help them. And that is the most frustrating thing for everybody.
Some of the stories you hear, you know, the feedback I'm hearing from, you know, his attitude at the world, the way he speaks to people. I mean, how can you ruin the longest standing tournament in World Darts in the Winmore World Masters and somehow manage to ruin the longest standing sponsorship deal in the history of World Darts?
Yeah, exactly.
In your first year
Yeah.
as chairman or whatever he is. Absolutely scandalous. And I certainly won't be having anything to do with them while he's involved, because my dealings with him were, well,
we obviously see a few outbursts from Paula as well that were shown over social media when they're trying behind the BDO. Terrible.
Well, there you go. You talk about, you know, trying to boost your brand, and of course, you know, she's associated, whether she likes it or not. She can say, well, it's got nothing to do with it. It was somewhere else, or you just if you're in that position, you can't afford to, you know, do them kind of things. You know, people say, well, you have rants. I don't rant. For me, it's totally different. I'm my own boss. I don't represent anybody.
No.
When I'm working for ITV, or when I'm working for the BBC or Eurosport or Sky or TalkSport, then I'm representing them. When I'm in work mode, that's it. When I'm here, I'm representing Darts Planet.
Exactly. And as people know, we give our honest opinion, because
absolutely,
we can do that.
And I always will. You know, like I say, my attitude is a reflection of yours. You treat me nice, I'll treat you nice back. Simple.
One final question for you. Do you see any of the BDO guys getting a tour card that have entered?
It's going to be tough. Going to be tough. Let's not forget how close Glenn come to not making it last year. You know, Matty Den had God knows how many darts.
6 darts, didn't he?
Yeah, to put him away. But Glenn, as we know, he's got battling qualities. He's a grinding machine, and he just shows you his quality for what he's done this year. You know, he's without question. If you didn't do it on a 2-year ranking and did it on a 1, he's a top 10 player.
Yeah.
And all credit to him, fair play.
He's got his wells deserved, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's a good mate of mine. He's got himself in the Premier League, which is justice, and he's a 3-time world champion. You know, a year ago, someone got 100 grand for what Wayne Warren went to the trenches for. You know, it's just such a shame. I think Jim Williams might have a chance. I think Scotty Mitchell might have a chance. It's going to be interesting to see Suzuki.
Yeah.
And Fallon, of course, is playing. Yeah, I'm fascinated, and of course we'll be covering it all on dartsplanet.tv from around about the last 32 stage onwards. We'll be giving you live up to the second updates of everything going on at Q School. I'll be doing Thursday and Friday, and then it'll be in the safe hands of Gavlar, which is going to be fun to listen to.
It will be. Thank you so much as always, Chris. Enjoy the coaching day today, and we'll see you all soon.
Perfect.